The Leitner Design's Active Cargo System bed rack is a great option for any 2007 or newer short box Silverado owner who might be using their truck for a lot of utility applications and may need a safe, modular way to haul all different kinds of cargo or off-road accessories. This rack is fully adjustable, comes with extra goods like locking containers, and allows for multiple points of storage in a bunch of different ways. The installation does require drilling into the sidewalls of the bed for support bars, so I'm giving it 2 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter, simply because it can be done without any mechanical expertise. If you're doing any kind of work-related things in your truck, even just if it's off-roading, a bed rack can be extremely useful, especially when they have such a unique and diverse design. What I mean by that is, with a simple bed rack, you can expand your storage capacity and cargo capabilities far beyond what you'd be able to do with just an empty bed. Now, the racking system here allows for safer storage for things like a ladder, lumber, and longer items like that, which you'd otherwise be hard-pressed to secure down properly. Now, aside from the obvious added tie-down points, as you can see along here, there are support rails that double as lockbox brackets. The kit comes with waterproof and lockable containers that you can pick up separately, or you can get as a kit altogether, all of which are rated for up to 60 pounds of weight, which is good for anything you want to store without being exposed to the elements. Now, the lockbox bolts right down to the top and bottom brackets for quick access and reliable storage. As I mentioned in the beginning, the system is modular, meaning you can essentially take off or switch it up in different places. For example, these top center load bars, which do help with stiffening support, act as not only tie downs but movable pieces that allow for bigger ticket items. You can simply just turn the knobs on both sides to loosen them up. You can push and pull the bar along the rails to make room for something like a motorcycle, which is not something a lot of other bed racks can offer. Now, Leitner's is commonly known to be one of the most functional bed racks because of its construction and its capabilities. Speaking of which, this is durable enough for the worksite or the trails if you're hitting off-road, because it's built from military-grade alloy and fully TIG-welded for strength. Now, the rack itself is 70 pounds worth of weight and has 250 pound off-road weight capacity and up to 500 pound on-road capacity. 500 pounds of cargo is pretty impressive, I think, as far as weight is concerned. Now, the static weight capacity is set at 1,000 pounds as well. The entire thing from top to bottom is covered in a dual stage black powder coated finish, or a stainless steel looking finish here, which of course looks very cool, but it also protects the materials further from corrosion and rust. Now, there's great 8.8 zinc-plated fasteners and endless mounting opportunities with quad slot load beams. Now, built-in rubber wind diffusers and load pads keep any cargo from shifting and twisting during transit. Now, those support beams I mentioned earlier do require drilling, but they keep your bed rack super stiff to prevent any side-to-side movement, which can be crucial in off-road situations or even just hauling fragile materials. Now, this entire system comes with a heavy price of about $1,500, which is definitely well worth it if you're consistently using your truck for utility applications. Now, if you need the extra security and you need that reliability in your bed, this is a very worthwhile investment. As far as the installation goes, drilling included, this thing gets 2 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. You'll want to have a drill and drill bits, ratchet and socket set in about 2 hours worth of time. Now, you want to start by bolting down your side bed rails to the sides of the bed and then assemble the side racking bars together. You really just bolt down each side's bars into one big assembly off of the truck and then bolt it down to the side bed rails. From there, you can install your support beams to the top portion of the racking, and from there you can mark the locations of the holes of your bed. Now, there will be one on each side close to the tailgate and one on each side at the other end of the inside of the bed underneath the back windshield. Once the holes are drilled into the bed, you can bolt down the support bars. Now, the crossbars above the racking for the top shelving can be bolted down with the turn knobs provided in the kit. The T-square bolts slide through the open slots to leave adjustment opportunities in that top bar for bigger cargo. From that point, you're good to go once everything is tightened down. That just about wraps things up here, so if you're the owner of a 2007 or newer Silverado with the short box, you might want to check out the Leitner Active Cargo System bed rack, which is available right here at AmericanTrucks.com.